Olá, aqui é o Seifer. Continuando aqui o Batman da Telltale, o último episódio. Paramos exatamente nessa parte. Então, sem enrolação, vamos nessa.
I know this seems like it's not the greatest situation. It's nothing personal, it's just Bruce, you know? But I tell you what, I'll let you get back at him for getting you into this.
Or I could just leave. You could let me go.
If you press that button, one right there, you'll have the chance to go free. Which will in turn trap Bruce forever. So, I'm giving you 3 whole seconds. 1, 2, 3!
Ah, meu Deus.
Congratulations! You did it!
Selena.
Bruce, it's...
What a dramatic turn of events! Bruce witnessed your terrible, awful, just despicable betrayal. I hope it hurts!
Now, you kids play nice. Unless you want to end up like the other losers.
Que porra é essa, velho?
I know it doesn't look good, but I wasn't just going to cut and run. I thought if I were free, I'd be able to do more to help. Or at least, go find some backup to get you out of here. That's the truth. You look a little dubious.
Of course, I trust you.
Thanks. Quite a scenario we find ourselves in, huh? Are you just gonna sit in that cart, or are we getting out of here?
Just give me a second to get free. Damn it. No way to pick the lock. Here we go.
Are you... Oh, I hate having to do that.
I give your escape 2 thumbs up! Get it?
Tiozão de merda.
Now that you're free, I can tell you the key to escaping the room is... Well, it's a key, but hurry up, because Harley and I have quite a dinner party planned for you. It's a very special guest.
The bars are electrified. It's too far to just reach my hand inside.
Mais puzzle, que delícia.
The electricity cooked them alive. We gotta get out of here.
Ah, vá. Dá pra pegar a chave com isso? Eu não queria apertar o botão, eu queria ver. O cara apertou essa bosta. Não bota a mão aí.
Great, now push the key to me. I'll unlock the door between us. It only unlocks from my side.
She's telling the truth, but she can also take that key and get out, leaving you trapped and unable to help the other dinner guests, because you know she won't. What do you say, Bruce? You're going to trust a thief?
All right, coming your way.
You should know by now, Bruce. You can trust me.
Ah, velho.
You two like each other so much, you can fry together.
The electrical box. If you cut the wire connected to the floor...
One of these agents tried that, but... Bruce!
Te atacaram o negócio, velho? Eu tô do teu lado.
That's disappointing. I was hoping for a bit more drama and a lot more death to really drive the lesson home for Bruce. Luckily, the next room is guaranteed to do just that, and it'll be even better.
Tô nos Jogos Mortais agora.
Tagging
Fudeu.
along. To get there, you two sweethearts have to go through the tunnel of love.
Bruce.
O que ela tá usando no
Thanks.
pescoço? Agora que eu percebi. Agora não é hora pra session.
Just take it slow.
What's that phrase? I'd walk a mile
Caco
over
de
broken
vidro.
glass. Well, 8 feet should be a piece of cake. What could be more romantic than pulling shards from each other's kneecaps?
Ah,
It's okay. I'm okay.
tem uma infecção, delícia. Tô, o nome do meu pai, do Lúcio, ali.
Death. Our constant fear. Our most certain companion. No matter how alone we might feel, death is always waiting. These fleshy vessels, they are born to die, to decay, to wither and wriggle with maggots. But something of us always remains. Our greatest accomplishments, our darkest sins, and the sins committed against us. They never stay buried for long. Do they, Bruce? Better dig up the truth, detective, or join the dead in silence.
Ok.
Dig up the truth. Riddler. Lucius Fox. Martha Wayne. Thomas Wayne. John Doe. What is this?
There's such a thing as pacing, Bruce. Get back to digging.
This'll do the job. Oh, God.
Ah,
You're so good at pulling people's hearts out of their chests, Bruce. What's one more?
Something underneath.
See some familiar faces, Bruce? There's Thomas Wayne, your dearly departed criminal dad. Joe Chill, you two met in Crime Alley that one time, remember? Bruce Wayne, done it. These are your suspects. The victims, as usual, are all around you. All you gotta do is put the right face on the right grave, Bruce. I'll allow room for some interpretation, but not much.
Lucius.
Good enough. Batman would have been more accurate, but I guess you can't separate the man from the other man. In combat spandex. Hard to separate Lucius Fox from the linoleum in Wayne Tower now, too. If you know what I mean. Correct! I guess your dad being gunned down in front of you is something you don't forget, huh?
I guess he's claiming to know who killed Riddler.
Foi ele.
Probably him. Please tell me you're just blindly trying options. Bruce, you have to know better than this. None of our suspects killed Riddler, obviously. I didn't think it was you, or your dad, or Joe Chill. Joker doesn't know, unless it was him. He's just messing with us.
Obviamente.
You're just pulling every string, aren't you?
Yes! The Wayne name takes another victim. His shady dealings got a loved one killed. Will history repeat itself tonight?
What's he trying to say?
John Doe is dead. There's only Joker now.
Not entirely right, but not wrong either. 'Twas Bruce that killed the poor little Doe. John just wanted to make his best friend happy. He gave his heart willingly, only to have it ripped from his chest, still beating and spraying blood everywhere. What a mess. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Are there any left?
No, we placed them all.
What the hell?
Someone's in there.
Não seja o Alfred, por favor.
I can't get it open. I'll find something else.
Ah,
Tiffany.
obrigado. Foda-se. Caralho. Amanhã você ser filho da puta de novo. Preso.
Couldn't breathe. I've been in there for hours.
How did you end up in there? And are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay now.
Alfred lost touch with you at the Ace Chemical plant. I tracked you. I wanted to help. I ended up here.
What is it?
The final sticker.
It looks like
That's you.
So what?
Misdirection. Tu matou o Charada?
Joker thinks you killed Riddler.
I'm not sure why. It's just...
Hey, you can tell me.
Joker's right. I killed Riddler.
You killed Riddler.
I'm not proud of it. And who are you?
Riddler's friend.
Uou, 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 uou.
Selena.
I came to this town to avenge him.
Riddler killed her father, Selena.
This is Lucius Fox's daughter.
Tiffany.
Whatever will you do, Bruce? You're gonna have to turn Tiffany in because of your precious code. Turn her into your old friend Gordon at the GCPD. Wait! You got him fired. No, wait. He's not your friend anymore. He betrayed you. God! What a mess you've made! Dinner is about to be served. The final guest awaits.
Bruce. When this is over, we're gonna talk, right?
You can count on it.
Isso aqui é bizarro, porque a pessoa que mata o Riddler quando tá saindo da ponte, lá quando dá o tiro, né? Tem a silhueta muito igual a do Coringa, velho. Não sei se foi uma decisão depois que eles fizeram daquele episódio sair pra fazer ela ter matado ele. Mas não tô dizendo que não faz sentido ser ela, né? Faz sentido.
Welcome! Finally.
So glad you could join us. It's got a head explosion setting too. So play along.
É, tá explicado.
Isn't this nice? People never take the time to eat a meal together these days. And since you care about these folks, well, as much as you care about anyone, you'll be a good little guest.
Sounds good. Always loved dinner parties.
You might not love this one when we're done.
Eu vou irritar mais ele se eu fazer
I
piada
know
assim.
it's impolite to start without all guests present, but Bruce, you gotta try this. Open up. Come on.
Go on.
Tá bem.
Put your lips on it.
You were right. He ain't so sharp.
I see what you did there, honey.
I like making you smile.
Eu não tinha escolha, eu tô preso na cadeira.
Good to me.
Ah, meu Deus. Ai, ai.
Alfred!
Puta merda.
He came as soon as he heard you and Tiffany would be here.
You assured me no one would get hurt.
No, I said that people would get hurt if you didn't come. Not the same. You brought scones.
Steer clear of that one. Came out a bit charred. Well, luckily, Master Bruce has never been picky.
They look good, don't they? Want one? Wow, this thing is real silver, huh?
Me dá o queimado.
Sure, thanks. The one in the middle.
But that one's burnt. Wow, I just love hitting you.
Since the guests are all here, I want to show them the main course.
That's a great idea.
Que desconforto do caralho.
have my pick of all of Gotham soon. So I'm kinda hoping the survivor ain't one of you.
Doesn't that look good? Old family recipe. Hope you're all hungry.
So, Joker, how does it feel to lie right to her face?
That's not polite dinner conversation, Bruce. Do you really want Harley killing the whole town before we eat? That might ruin your appetite. And Gordon, well, he won't even have a stomach left. So just play along.
Seu bostinha.
Don't worry, dear.
Puddin', I think it's time.
No! I mean, not yet. We wanted to play with them a little longer, right?
Right.
A game, 3 rounds, 1 for each of Bruce's friends. Let's get to know just how awful each of you truly is. Think of it as your last confession. Raise a hand, or lose it. That's right. Fingers up. Alfred's going to get this party started. Read it.
Never have I ever lied to a friend.
Now, the way that this works is, if you have lied to a friend, finger goes down. I know, your dad's a crime lord. It's really tough to tell a tween. Your turn. Pretty simple rules. And now, if you've lowered a finger, I get to do something terrible to you. Not you, of course. Next!
Caralho.
Huh. Never have I ever used a friend.
All of it.
Manipulated them just to get what I want. Made them think they meant more to me than they did.
We both know where you stand on that one.
I never meant to hurt you, John.
I don't care what you meant. And anyway, I'm much better off now. Finger down.
Not you, Puddin'. You do you, hun. I got the cats.
Thanks, babe.
Bruce!
Ah.
Next up, Tiffany.
Never have I ever. You know what? I'm not doing
Oh.
Don't test us, lab rat.
this. Test you? If I didn't have a gun to my head, I'd kill you just like I killed Riddler.
Tiffany.
And it'd be a whole lot easier. Because unlike you two, Riddler was smart.
What did you say?
I think the gal who fell into our trap just called us dumb. Maybe we hit her too hard on the head. Or maybe not hard enough.
If there wasn't a 0.001% chance that you might survive the virus, I'd kill you right now.
Read. Never have I ever. killed a person in cold blood.
Didn't know the Girl Scout had it in her, did ya?
Finger down, Brucey. You murdered John Doe. And it was as cold-blooded as you can get.
John's not dead. I know he's in there somewhere.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Because John, you could twist around with all your words, and he'd believe you. But not me!
Hun, he don't matter. Not anymore.
You see what he does? Man, I really dodged a bullet, didn't I? You're a freaking mess. Look at these people you surround yourself with. Liars, thieves, murderers. And you think you're too good for me? I am so glad we're not friends.
Puddin', I'm done waiting. You got what you wanted, right?
Yeah, I did.
Let him die a little sooner than the rest of the city.
Goodbye, Bruce.
Gotham is safe. Joker gave Gordon a map of the bombs. The GCPD will have defused them by now.
You think I'm gonna fall for that?
All Joker cared about was revenge, so he made a deal. The map in exchange for me.
Yeah, but I totally crippled the guy. No way they'll get to all the bombs in time. Probably.
Probably? You really did this?
We'll have another chance.
This is my life we're talking about! You chose him over me?
Você sempre vai me escolher.
You know I need that serum! I'm gonna kill you!
Babe!
You gotta... He defused the bomb!
Só pelo meme.
I'm gonna kill all of you!
Alright, you clowns. Time to...
I'm sorry, baby. Can't we just kill and make up?
Let's start with the killing part. See how we go from there.
Tá merda. Eita porra.
That's a problem.
Que porra, ninguém chuta essa porta.
Tell the GCPD where we are. We can't let these two escape.
You got it.
I should have killed you the moment I met you.
Ah, filho da puta.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
cute couple.
They'll be cuter with their brains bashed in.
Não!
Joker!
I'll kill him! I'll make sure Harley stays put. Call me when we can do something a little less lethal.
Ali não ia ter graça dele.
This ain't over until I say it's over.
Mas caga essa mulher de pau, foda-se. Ver se tá gravando. Está gravando.
You can't beat me, Bruce. You need me. I'm the villain of your dreams. The shadow within your shadow. The tumor lurking in your soul.
You broke my heart, John. I did need you. I cared about you. But you took what I gave you and you twisted it into something ugly and wrong.
Ugly? Wrong? If you ever loved me, you'd see what we have now. It's beautiful. Why so shy, Brucey? Come on. Look her up. You should see your face.
John.
É
John!
zoeira, é zoeira.
It's erratic.
Eu errei.
Come on! Come on! Please!
No.
You saved me. Why? You could have let me die. No one would have blamed you.
You need to face justice for what you've done.
You really love that word. Justice. You hide behind it. You think it forgives all your sins. Remember that night, drinking frappes under the stars. You dishing out advice about the ladies. Me finding out you were the bat. It was perfect. You know, some part of me always knew. Someone like you, you'd never really be friends with someone like me. But I wanted to believe it so badly. We had some good times, didn't we, Bruce? It wasn't all bad.
Yeah, sure. Some of it was fun.
I hope you'll look at that scar and remember those good times.
Que cena, hein?
You can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately. I want you to know, we're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right.
Thank you. If the wrong people found out who I am...
That's not going to happen. At least not because of me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
What about Jem? Joker hurt him pretty bad.
They're saying he might not walk again, at least not without a cane.
Puta
He
merda.
saved thousands of lives with that map. Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it. A tough old dog like him. He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jem deserves the highest honor. Like always, he put his duty first.
It can't have been easy for him. Anyone else you're concerned about?
And Avesta. Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me. You get that, right?
Let her come work for me. I'll find her a job at Wayne Enterprises.
Is that what she wants?
She should at least know it's an option.
Okay, then. I'll mention it. She's pretty fond of Gotham. God knows why. And of you. You know, she loves that steak place on Clinton Street. Maybe you should take her sometime. So, what else?
Catwoman.
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close. I've got a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my goodwill.
Catwoman has a sordid past.
Past? I'd say present, with decent odds on future, too.
I'll keep a lid on that, but Give her a fresh start. Clear her record.
What record?
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
We were able to pick up Miss Fox's trail. She's taken to the rooftops.
Good. Stay with her until I tell you otherwise. Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. Personally, I don't give a damn about what happened to that maniac. But I know how you feel about lethal force. I can bring her in if you want. Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care of yourself.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
My people will let you know where to find her. Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
Olha como eu sou gostoso. Quanto tempo já foi? 41 minutos. Eu não sei se vai acabar agora ou dá mais um tempo. Caralho! É.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured. I made it, thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side, not running from you. I was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just guessed it somehow. Said he knows another psychopath when he sees one. It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do
Não,
it.
dois erros não
I
fazem
just felt
acerto.
so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control. Please tell me you get that.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list, rather than us working together.
You need to face justice, Tiffany. I wish I didn't have to, but I'm turning you in.
You do that to me?
You'll get your day in court. just like any other criminal.
That's what I thought you'd say. But like any other criminal, you'll have to catch me first. Sorry!
Eu acho que ela tem que. Eu não, tipo, essa porra de. Eu queria vingança, destruir minha família e tal, cara. Tipo. Matar o cara não ajudou a família dela por porra nenhuma, sabe? Foi uma coisa muito. Vingança é muito pessoal. O charada tá morto, a mãe dela continua não saindo do quarto e o irmão dela continua agressivo. E, tipo. A desculpa dela fazer aquilo acabou.
I
Foda-se.
was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward.
Se ela conseguiu matar pelas minhas costas e não me falar, por que caralho eu vou querer ela como ser mentor dela, pra ela não encarar a responsabilidade que ela fez?
Courage for what?
Ela tem coragem pra puxar um gatilho, tem coragem pra ir na prisão também.
I'm leaving, Bruce.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
So, take a back seat from the operations. Put your feet up for a while. Keep us stocked with cucumber sandwiches and tea.
And just stand idly by while your enemies rend you limb from limb? Do a little dusting while you bleed out on the Batcave floor? I don't think so. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning on him when he killed those agents, that pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better, as if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain. My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Alfred, these comparisons... You knew the evil my father was capable of. You think you see that in me?
I said nothing about evil, Bruce.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you'll end up in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go.
Porra.
Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport. You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Puta merda, velho. Ai, cara. Eu não sei o que escolher. Eu não sei o que escolher. O jogo tá me botando na parede assim... de um jeito. Cara, tipo, eu entendo, né? Óbvio que eu entendo o Alfred achar tudo isso que ele acha, né? Pensar na maneira que ele pensa, mas deixar de ser o Batman porque ele acha que eu tô sucumbindo a alguma coisa assim é meio extremo pra mim, pelo menos agora, né? Mas, tipo, desistir do Alfred? Desistir do Batman ou do Alfred? E... Caralho, velho. Porque é uma responsabilidade que o Bruce tomou de se tornar o Batman. E óbvio que tudo que ele tocou, né, foi na merda, porque tem essa porra, né, que o Batman... Onde tem super-heróis que acabam se criando super-vilões, porque é assim que funciona. Mas nesse caso... Ah, velho. Eu tô tendendo a desistir do Batman e do Alfred. Tô tendendo mesmo. Porque se tiver terceira temporada, eu vou ser obrigado a ser o Batman de novo. Óbvio. Vai ser a escolha do final do jogo. Então eu não acho que vai ser permanente o desistir do Batman. E se tiver uma terceira temporada, né? Mas se não tiver, vai ser o final dessa história aqui. Então, mesmo se for o final e eu desistir do Alfred e continuar o Batman, se não tiver outro jogo, foda-se, se eu não vou ser o Batman, porque eu não vou jogar o que eu vou ser. Então eu vou desistir do Batman, foda-se. É isso aí.
Alfred, wait. Would you stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this. So please, tell me you'll stay.
Well, maybe just one more night.
Daí se tiver a terceira temporada vai dizer que o Batman não apareceu, 40 mil pessoas morreram, puta que pariu. Eu falo, foda-se. Vamos ver a merda que eu fiz.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Você teve 7% dos jogadores revelar a mentira do Coringa pra ela. Harley ficou extasiada pelo fato de o assalto às empresas do Wayne correr sem problemas. Ela adorou quando o Wayne foi deixado para trás no ataque ao comboio, permitindo que ela assumisse o controle do pacto. Harley sentiu um pouco de tristeza quando você admitiu a traição, mas ainda assim te condenou à morte. Harley se apaixonou por João quando você foi resgatá-la na ponte. Quando você revelou que o Coringa falsificou o mapa, Harley teve um ataque de raiva.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Caralho. Avisaram para que não testasse novamente. Harley ficou furiosa por você ter influenciado a testemunha dela depois que o Charada reapareceu em Gotham. Ela não aprovou seu contato com Gordon depois da sua primeira luta com o Bane. Ela ficou furiosa por você ter estragado seu disfarce com o pacto. Ela ficou aliviada quando você tentou prender o João, ninguém, e a Harley na ponte de Gotham. Depois de tudo que passaram, a Waller está comprometida a manter sua identidade secreta.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Gordon se sentiu honrado por você ter confiado nele e sua associação secreta com Lucius. Quando Waller te repreendeu por interferir com sua testemunha, Gordon te apoiou. Ele se sentiu confiado quando você o chamou após o ataque inicial de Bane. Gordon se sentiu enjoado por ter exigido que você entregasse o Mulher Gato para uma emboscada da polícia. Depois de quase ter entregado ao Coringa, Gordon sente que não merece ser reentregado como comissário.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Após ter retornado a Gotham, Selina ficou irritada com suas afirmações de que as pessoas nunca mudam. Eu não queria ter falado aquilo, eu falei sem querer aquilo lá. Depois de você não tê-la avisado sobre a emboscada da polícia de Gotham, Selina passou a desconfiar de você. Ela ficou honrada por ter sido convidada para a Batcaverna, seu santuário secreto. Ela ficou horrorizada por Harley ter te sentenciado à morte quando você estragou de seu disfarce. Agora que você fez Harley, o Waller apaga os antecedentes criminais, ela está livre para escolher seu futuro.
I won't let you down.
Tiffany se sentiu traída quando você admitiu seu envolvimento na morte de Lucius. Ela ficou preocupada quando você pediu para ela se escondesse enquanto ajudava Harley a roubar as chaves de Falange. Depois de ela ter se dado conta que você trabalhava com a agência, ela se arrependeu de mandar a polícia trazer você. A princípio ela ficou confusa, mas muito impressionada quando você contou que você é o Batman. Tiffany se tornou fora da lei depois de você ter tentado prendê-la pelo assalto de Charada. Não me arrependo. A Vesta ficou traumatizada pelo jogo do Charada e pela perda da audição. Ela ficou agradecida por você não ter se importado quando ela admitiu que revelou sua identidade a Waller. A Vesta ficou intrigada por você ter confiado em João Ninguém para encontrar a Harley depois de ter acusado Sanctus. Apesar de dizer que ela não era culpada, ela ficou em conflito sobre como influenciou na criação do Coringa. Ela deixou a agência e está muito feliz por ter entrado nas empresas do Wayne. Lá, foi então.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
Eu não devia ter mostrado essa primeira aqui, foi completamente sem querer. Depois que você contou seu segredo para Tiffany, Alfred ficou aliviado por não ter mais que esconder ela. Depois de desmaiar na Batcaverna, Alfred ficou angustiado por você ter ignorado a condição dele. Eu nem ignorei a condição dele. Que merda. A visão dele sobre a influência do Batman deixou de ser positiva depois que o João se tornou um vilão Coringa. Depois desse dia da cruzada, Alfred ficou com um pouco mais otimista sobre seu futuro junto com ele.
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
John ficou feliz quando você concordou a reconhecer seus amigos no Terro de Lúcius. Ele ficou orgulhoso de ter te trazido para o pacto, que resultou em um ataque bem sucedido ao comboio da agência. John ficou espantado por você ter estragado seu disfarce com Harley, deixando-a furiosa. Depois que você traiu a confiança dele, John assumiu totalmente a faceta do vilão Coringa. Em uma demonstração de apreço pelos bons tempos que vocês estiveram juntos, Coringa cravou uma faca na sua barriga. Caralho. Não vou prometer ele. O Gordon não conseguiu me atrair. Caralho, 55, 58, sério, nunca deixar de ser o Batman. Nossa. Eu podia derrotar o Coringa Vigilante, então. Acho que eu vou rejogar o quarto episódio. Pera aí.
We had so much fun, Joker. I just couldn't stay away.
I knew you wouldn't be able to, Bruce. Let's get you ready.
Ok, eu achei que aconteceu outra coisa. Tudo bem. O jeito que eles construíram tá louco. Mas foi isso. Gostei bastante do episódio. Apesar de eu achar que ele seria muito mais comprido do que realmente foi. O jogo pesou bastante minhas decisões. Eu acho que eu peguei o final mais ruim, eu acho, por conta de eu ter feito o cara virar o Coringa mesmo. Mas foram minhas escolhas, o que eu achei que era certo no momento. Mas provavelmente agora eu sei como fazer um final melhor. Mas enfim. Eu gostei bastante da experiência dessa série. Acho que provavelmente a minha série favorita da Telltale é essa do Batman, em comparação a The Walking Dead e essas coisas assim. Espero mesmo que tenha uma terceira temporada, que tudo isso que aconteceu agora seja explorado mais. Seria bem legal. Gostei bastante da como é que a relação do Coringa com o Bruce foi construída. Não ficou tão forçado como geralmente eles fazem algumas vezes. Gostei de como o relacionamento dele com o Alfred foi feito, com a Selina Kyle, com o Gordon, com a própria Amanda Waller, assim. Eu achei que a Amanda ia ser um pouco mais implacável do que ela acabou sendo, de fato. Mas enfim, foi um puta jogo legal, cara. Que eu provavelmente nunca teria virado se não fosse o canal. Eu geralmente não tenho saco de jogar esses jogos por jogar. Mas eu gostei bastante. Mas eu vou ficando por aqui, porque o vídeo deve estar enorme. Então, se puder deixar um gostei, ajuda bastante a divulgação do vídeo. Se quiser receber os próximos vídeos, considere se inscrever no canal. E se caso não tenha visto a primeira temporada, tem a playlist com todos os episódios lançados até hoje, pelo menos que já não saiu dessa temporada, na descrição do vídeo. Então eu vou ficando por aqui. Espero ter um ótimo dia, tarde ou noite. Obrigado por assistir. E eu vou ficando por aqui. Seifer desligando.